TGIF, people. Avery's getting a head start on the weekend there. Actually, we had our long walk today. So I was going to show you a few more photo encaustics I did today. Still unsettled about the results of the election. Still working with that. It's going to be interesting. Trying to learn what I can do to be an ally, especially to those folks who could be, well, who do feel threatened and in danger now, and understandably so. But that's not, that is not the subject of this video. I don't feel that I have the mental wherewithal to go into detail about all my feelings on the matter, and I just keep gathering information and talking to people and trying to feel into responses that are compassionate and just, and coming from a source of power. So, the encaustics today, these were more pinholes, and I did some smaller ones too. So here's a whole little set of these. They're not shined up yet. You can see, can you see? I'm trying to see if I can show you that they're still kind of dull. I mean, they're a little bit shiny, but they haven't been shined up. You can see the dullness there. But anyway, this was actually from a camera. I think this was from a brownie, an old brownie, and you know what that is. That's one of my pinholes from DC. It's one of my favorite pinholes from there. Actually, 3 of these are from DC. This one is the World War II memorial, and this is the Lincoln memorial, obviously the Washington Monument. And then I have a few here. These are the 2 that I redid. This one of the this one is of the Oakland Bay Bridge. It's a pinhole, and I think that the clouding of the encaustic works real well with the water in the sky. And then this one is the Golden Gate Bridge. Can't really, boy, I wish I could show you these in person. They're not picking up good on the bloggy at all. Of course, artwork is, you know, it's always difficult to really show it in a video. And then this is one that was a pinhole. It's kind of an abstract of, this was over in Port Costa, and you can't really see it so much here, but the Carquinez Strait is out here, and it's just a hillside. This was along the railroad tracks. And this one is going to be for a friend. She wanted one of Richmond, so this is one of my pinholes of Richmond with the encaustic over it, and that one turned out well, and that's probably going to be a gift. I haven't told her yet. She said she'd buy it, but I think that's going to be her Christmas gift. So I'm amassing my little collection. Obviously, I have all those guys there. So with these 2 and these 2, they're all kind of thematically the same. This one actually could go with this one, because they were taken in the same place, although they're tonally very different from each other. I'll probably, and of course this one goes along with all of these, and then I'll probably be working on some more of the 5x5s. These are 5x5s here. And I'll probably be working with more of those, more the smaller ones that are more macro kind of oriented, that they're either, I'll turn this off, that they're either, you know, flora or fruits or something like that. Let this caustic stuff cool off. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how these are working out for me. If you know anybody who wants to buy them, Christmas gifts. If I'm selling them just on my own, probably, gosh, maybe 30 for the 5x5s and 75 for the 8x8s. If they're in a gallery, they're going to be priced differently because galleries take 40%, which is like, oh my God. So yeah, so that's that, and I don't know, at least I have a collection of them for something. Now, I was thinking, I had the off-the-wall idea that, and maybe if I said this in another video, forgive me, that I should have a little art show right in my house. I don't know. My neighbor does that with his jewelry that he makes, but he also actually goes to art shows. Yeah, so that's it for now. I may go with a friend, over to a friend's tonight, or I may just stay home because we had our long walk today, and you know, things are still a little unsettled and intense emotionally. So I might just stay home. I went out Wednesday evening with a neighbor and her daughter and son-in-law and their little 2-year-old to a little tour of a brand new library here from a group called Modern Richmond. That's an architecture group. And then she and I spent another hour and a half at her house when we got back. She's originally from Germany, so she has an interesting perspective on what's going on here and Americans, and we're pretty much on the same wavelength. So that was kind of neat. So anyhow, that's all for now, and I hope you all have a good Friday evening. Bye.